With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go, D. He's coming. We got double.
Now a 5-time All-Pro. Here's Gale Sayers. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Here's Michael Vick. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. They'll try a toss here with Sayers. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. They run with Sayers. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Throwing, Vick. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. We become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Ryan. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Tuesday. Protein spill.
On 3rd down, Ryan completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the 1st. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Hey, South. Hey, 59, ready. Go. Mike 54. I got you.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Mike is 59. Mike the 50.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Vick operating on 1st down. Flush to his right. And a loss here as he's taken down. Julius Peppers. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. A run. This is Sayers. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Vick to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
Do you think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd and 2, Ryan. And he's able to find Diggs. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
39. Hey, Tuesday.
On 1st down, Ryan gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch the edge. Bang. 39. Bang. 58.
Throwing again, Ryan. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Ryan will throw again. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Check 31, check 31. Check. Gun. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
To throw again is Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hey, Tuesday. Kill.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will knock things up here late in the first half. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 16, Vick. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now here's Vick. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Check. 54, Mike. 20. Our time. It's our time. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Yeah, 51. Stop. Check. Ready, set.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
That's it, baby.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
80 weapons. 20. Check 9.
Here's Ryan. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Results in a first down.
Check. What? Hey, check. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Now Ryan on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! A big play there. 56 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Texans 3. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And he spins free. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now Sayers, and they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Sayers, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 12.
On third down, Vick. Wide open receiver, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. A first down throw coming for Vick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's a give now to Sayers. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Vick now. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. On fourth down, Vick. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Matt Wild now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a first and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. but they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now a give, running left, it's Sayers. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Vic to throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go.